My name's Sandro. I'm a medical doctor by training, but I'm now the CEO of a global foundation called EAT. I'm 33. I started as a medical doctor. I went direct entry from Monash University. Always was interested in cooking and food, but my passion was medicine. Finished medicine at 23. I did 2 years working as a doctor in both tertiary hospitals in the centre of Melbourne, but also rural and remote medicine, and some time overseas also in humanitarian medicine. I did a Masters of Public Health and then spent 3 years in Europe doing a PhD in epidemiology, which found me in Mongolia studying diabetes and heart disease. I then spent 2 years at Harvard in Boston as a postdoc, and then 3 years at the World Health Organization global headquarters of the United Nations Health Agency in Geneva. And I've now been in Oslo running EAT for about 4 months. But I also co-host a television show on ABC One called Ask the Doctor, and I've just released a cookbook. The take-home message would be one of mixing, working hard. Obviously, it's not easy to balance busy life and lots of interests. Make sure that you follow your passion. Try and find, what is your why, what drives you, what kind of do you have an inside fire burning for? Follow that. Take opportunities when they come up. So even if you're not sure where opportunities will lead, hard work will usually lead to great opportunities. Make sure that you're flexible enough to take them. And lastly, mentors. Really great mentors have always been essential to my career. So finding people who will look out for you, help you out, give you opportunities, give you advice, and in turn mentoring others as you get a bit older and have a bit of experience and find younger people, great people to surround yourself with. I think naturally your career doesn't always come from just making a single choice. I'm a strong believer that your career is a culmination of lots of choices. And so often we feel really paralysed by, what's the next thing I'm going to do? It has to be the thing that's going to shape my career. I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Most of us are going to do 7, 10 or even more jobs over our lives. And probably the thing that you're destined to do, regardless of what you do next, you'll still get to where you really want to be. There are lots of ways of getting to work in a big company, in government, in the UN, overseas, wherever it is. So I think really following what you're passionate about. And for me, that was always food, but also improving the health of populations and the people around me. So I went into medicine, but now 10 years later, I find myself, with a TV show, with a cookbook and running a foundation on the other side of the world. Definitely not where I thought I would start out, and not sort of if I'd made a choice, wouldn't have been the choice that I made. But it's exactly where I'd like to be. It creates impact. I work with great people. I work on a great issue. I'm able to have a global impact. And so I think it's the, trusting that it's the culmination of lots of decisions over time, and giving yourself the freedom to kind of explore and find different ways to get to that end point of where you want to be.
Okay, you want to...
It's really important that the different sectors, students from agriculture, from economics, from health, from law, are all working together and sharing ideas. We're only going to solve global malnutrition through a partnership approach, through great young, innovative minds coming together from different sectors and working together towards that better future that we also desperately want. So make sure you connect with people outside your own echo chamber and continue to aim big.